Greetings, folks. Thanks for... Tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors. Pass to Shepard. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Ingram on the wing. Duran the screen. Inside. And stolen by Jackson. An open look for Smith. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
So it's Boston now. After the basket by Toronto. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from the baseline.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Well, Tim, you talk about an NBA physique. Jalen Duran is absolutely shredded.
Yeah, and he defies gravity too, B.A. What I like is he understands his game. He doesn't get outside of himself. He focuses on running the floor and then getting eye level with the rim. R.J. Barrett right there playing with an edge. I want to see more of that from him.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla.
I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Back over to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Shepard, that's good.
Now, when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Jackson, the screen. Murray. Driving inside. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Man, I love how Smith plays with so much energy. And that time it pays off on the offensive glass.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Now Ingram. Pass to Duran. Five on the clock. From deep. The shot by Ingram, no good. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Smith inside. They double him with Duran. Here's Walsh. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Jackson can't get it to go.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Well, Tim, you hear about the move to positionless basketball. The Raptors are well equipped.
Yeah, they are loaded with athletic wings and interchangeable pieces, which gives them a high level of versatility.
Well, this is Shepard's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
Jackson, right side. Back to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Here's Shepard. 9 points in the game. Pass to Duran. Stolen by Jackson. Smith with it. And it's Ingram picking him up. It's stolen by Ingram. To the paint. And the dunk by Duran.
And if Duran decides to go up and try to dunk that, who in this league is going to get in his way?
And stolen by Barrett. On the break. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Duran, the screen. And here's Shepard for three. Knocked away. And so the ball out of bounds. Duran touched it last. We've got 13 seconds left in the opening quarter. Back to Murray. Ooh, it's stolen away. And that's not going to go. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
15.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Toronto.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in and scoring opportunities.
Now here's Tatum. Yet to see a basket. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal. They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end. That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Outside Robinson. Tatum looking it over. And Tatum going in. Three-pointer. And again, Boston with the triple.
If he gets any daylight out there, he is capable of knocking that shot down.
Quickly with the ball. Pass to Dick. The three ball. Gets the three ball to go.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
And here's Tatum. Here's Butler. The layup misses. And so here is Toronto. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Hits the trifecta.
A lot of confidence that time by Quickly, showing you he can play off the ball as well.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back to you, BA.
You'd love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Celtics trail by 5. Pass to Vukcevic. Here's Robinson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Shot clock at 3. And there it is for him. Whiteside's gotten his second bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Vukcevic. Back to Tatum. A rebound by Whiteside.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Boston with a rebound. Pass to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Oh, my. 2 points the easy way for Smith.
Over to the left wing. Now here's Duran. Here's Murray Boyles. Covered by Smith. To the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
To the middle. Here's Duran. Pass to Murray Boyles. Back to Duran. Stolen by Jackson. Smith outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, and Smith Jr. is rolling right now, showing just how dominant he can be.
It's rebounded by Walsh. Smith inside. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Celtics out in front, leading by a point. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Jackson on the wing. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Just a load to deal with inside. When Jackson Jr. goes up strong, he puts the defense in difficult situations.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
Outside Ingram. From outside the arc. Sinks it from distance. Ingram's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Smith. Duran with a rebound. Here's Murray Boyles. No points yet. Duran with the bucket.
Well, that right there is Duran's workshop. When he's that close to the bucket, he is awfully difficult to handle.
Jackson on the wing. Pass to Smith. Jackson, the screen. Fires from deep. Smith, that one's good. Smith's got 16 points now.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Duran, the screen. Now Barrett. Duran with it. Back to Barrett. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
Pass to Butler. Smith outside. Jackson on the wing. Back to Smith. And rejected.
Yeah, going straight up with those long arms. Duran flat out, a brick wall around the rim.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Raptors with a lead. Here's Shepard. He's got 9. Left side Ingram. Beyond the arc. Fires in the triple. Ingram's got his second basket on the night.
This is the second half start they were hoping for. 4 straight field goals out of the game.
Tatum from long range. And again, Boston with the triple.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
It's tipped. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And it's Shepard missing.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Let's hear it for all the dancers.
1:36 left in the third. Just 4 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off a shot here. Holland can't hit. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Celtics. It's a 1-point game. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. Now here's Murray. No points so far. The 3. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Pass to Holland. There's the screen by Whiteside. Now Grady Dick. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up, high post. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Dick's got 5 now.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And Murray is a taller guard, meaning he's capable of doing some damage on the inside.
On the wing, Grady Dick. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Tatum. Down low. Butler with emphasis.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Toronto, 41.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Smith. To take the lead. It's tipped.
Too much length to contend with right there. Duren has that massive wingspan.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Second shot opportunity. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
All right, fans, that was the dance team. Make some noise.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Oh, the dunk by Smith. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Shepard, that's good.
Oh, Shepard outsmarted them right there. I mean, going with the floater. Nice.
Pass to Butler. Jackson on the wing. Misses the three.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Butler. Pass to Smith. It's intercepted. Here's Murray Boyles. That's tipped. And Boston pushing it up now. Beyond the arc. Yes, sir, with the three. And a closer look here at the hustle stat for the Celtics.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, one thing that has stood out to me, and it's been a major difference maker, is they're playing with great pace, getting out on the break every chance they get. Oh, he has a knack for delivering in big moments. Everyone in the building knew Butler was going to take that shot.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First one falls for him. And Duren drops them both.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Smith outside. Now Jackson. Now Smith.
That was just incredible instincts defensively. He saw the ball coming back out and made the play.
Now Duren. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Yeah, he really stepped up in the clutch. It is great to see Duren asserting himself.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. .143 left in the fourth. Jackson the screen. Tatum outside. And there's a 3-second violation. Now the Raptors with it. Barron outside. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. That's all. Here's Smith.
You talk about a guy who has all the tools and a great work ethic, too. Jabari Smith. Wow.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a two-point ball game.
Hitting all your free throws at the end is huge in this league. So many games are decided by razor-thin margins.
Left side Ingram. Duran. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
And another one goes for Duran. He has really found something out there tonight, and he is having a big night scoring.
Butler outside. Butler goes at the rim. Clock at 6. And here's Smith. That's a man on a mission right there.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
And stolen by Jackson. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing. What a move by Brandon Ingram. He looked calm under pressure.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Great time to call his guys into the huddle and a very tense moment in this game. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here.
And now we've got an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a three-point game.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the three-point lead.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
They need to find a three fast, a zero hesitation look. Tough, but not impossible.
So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.